Right, we'll get another little bit of Fire Emblem done. Checked, and I noticed that the Manuela is fully upgraded in Priest. She needs to upgrade to something. What does Priest upgrade to? Mage? Surely not. Ah, oh, I didn't click on advanced there. Right, so she needs to go to Bishop. What is her heal and her power right now? B. Well, that takes an advanced seal. I'll save that. Or should I? She would be a lot more useful as a bishop though. Because I don't think I've got the ability to, you know, upgrade her again to the, you know what I mean? I don't have enough days. I assume he doesn't teach again on Mondays. Well, we can find out. Right, so we're off to explore. That's what we're doing. A lot less places to go. Deal with that. We'll go speak to Anna first.
Hey!
Hi.
Where is Anna? What's she doing in this corner?
Really now? There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
Aside from your great deals. Yeah. Advanced drills. Ooh. That's good. They're called advanced drills now. He's mage up. And the sword does need to get to A. That's... He actually uses faith now.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I hope Hey,
Do this.
how about a favor?
Yeah, let's do that. Don't need any things from you.
Hello there.
However, you
This
sell
one, yes?
these.
I thank you. This
These are
one, yes?
useful.
I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
I think that's a good one.
I thank you.
Let's stock up on a few. I'm not gonna go
This
all
one,
the
yes?
way.
This one, yes?
They're cheap, that's fine. But
I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a
everyone
good
so
eye.
popular.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Got
You
a
have
statue. I
good
don't have any
eye.
devout believers. I have to mess about with that.
You
That's
have a
good
good
one.
eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you.
What else?
Come
Yeah.
again.
It's this area. We'll just run up. Ooh, soldiers.
Please.
By making an enemy of the church, disorder is running rampant among the populace.
Did we steal some of the church knights? Because these people shouldn't be here.
It's quieted down over these last 5 years, though. The well-being of Her Majesty is steadily improving.
Professor?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. What's that? Do I have brothers in the church? You really are well informed. My older twin works for the Knights of Saros, but I think he's just a grunt. Not a noble gatekeeper like yours truly. Unlike me, he's very devout. He left the Empire a long time ago.
Running random. Oh.
Professor.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that was unexpected.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around. I think you did most of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, you're an archer.
It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question. Don't we all? But judging by the results of our recent battles, you're clearly good at this. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders. Huh. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leader of the Imperial Army.
I am.
Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army. You'll always be their professor, huh? You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10
Why
years
would
ago.
I know this? You're just telling me the first time.
But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Oh, that was just a bee. Who is Randolph and Felch? Are they new? Do I have new people? Do I? I like how Anna's exactly the same. Cammy is exactly the same. It's only these ones who have changed. I mean, he's still adorable. Oh, so who are these new individuals? Do we need to get to know them?
There were clashes with the Kingdom Army near the Western Front, but this is the first time the Alliance Army has had an honest-to-goodness fight.
Honest-to-goodness
I
fight, you
hear their
say?
leader's pretty competent, but the Alliance Army is pretty tough too.
Alliance Army would be Archer Boy.
Ah, a new face. I am Randolph von Bergles. I'm the guardian of this place.
Did I
Wait a
not
moment.
meet you
I'm
in
sure
the
I've seen
previous
someone
area,
before.
the previous mission?
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. You're Her Majesty's professor. You're alive? Oh, this is my little sister, Fleisch. She's just a rookie, but she's helping me as my assistant.
Hello, I'm Fleisch von Bergles. It's nice to meet you.
Von Bergley sounds familiar.
I know I'm inexperienced, but I'm gonna do my best. You can count on me to look after my big brother.
I've heard you're planning to march into Alliance territory. I'll be here to guard the fort.
Hmm. Cool. I'm meeting all kinds of people now. What's the next one I need to go to? It's definitely this one. Talk to Manuela in a minute. What's this? One note. Yeah. Hate being sneaky and staying quiet. This? How dare you?
Who, me?
Hello, Manuela. I will talk to you in a minute.
A moment, please.
I was about to say where'd that rubble come from, but yeah, okay. I mean, I wouldn't have expected that to drop there, but alright, sure. Whatever. Statue boy, hello.
Need something?
Yes. What was I getting next? This one. Sword skill.
This one?
Yes. Give me additional
You're all
sword
set.
skill. But I need reason. All of those are just Divine Pulse and they suck. Alright, reasonable too.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Cool. Oh. So I've just got all them items and I basically can't use them because not the people out here in this zone.
Hi there.
Hello, Manuela.
Hey.
Got you in a minute. That one's Manuela's. Who's this?
I was so surprised to hear that the faith of Saros was a sham, my eyes nearly popped out of my skull. But just because the church lied to us doesn't mean that the goddess isn't real.
That is true, but you are oddly chill for a religious person.
That's my take on it anyway. I'd feel very anxious with no one to pray to.
Pray to bro. He'll help you out unless it's a cutscene.
Maybe.
Me? After the battle 5 years ago, the Imperial Army occupied Garreg Mach. The cathedral and several other buildings were destroyed, but we've done some repair work here and there, and we're using the buildings as a base of operations. As for me, well, the church moved its headquarters to Fargus, and I've seen no reason to follow. When I returned to Enbar, I received a summons from Her Majesty, and I chose to answer.
Advanced drills. What do I need to learn? He does really need to know how to sword. There's not a huge amount of opportunity to upgrade these. He's not going to be flying on this playthrough, so sword it is.
No.
Do I want to do choir? No, it's fine. We won't do that. Oh, there's an event down here. Was it this way? Yes. Whose event is this? Ooh, we have dragons now.
Professor,
Today is an incredibly good day, Leticia, yes.
thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead. I can't. Not when I'm right on the cusp of using my power to greater potential. Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay? I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite how fatigued I clearly was. I probably should have listened to you. Now I've made a mess of things. I can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time. 18 years ago, House Ardelia was involved in a civil conflict within the Empire. All we did was respond to a call for aid. We weren't involved politically. But once the rebellion was crushed, my family was held responsible for the aid we gave, and the Empire gained some sway over us as a result. At the time, the noble houses of the Alliance took a passive stance. No one lent aid to my family. As a result, some key officials within the family were killed, and people from the Empire were sent to replace them. Among those people were some mysterious mages. They were unsettling, in a word. Skin pale as death, one after another. They captured and imprisoned the children of our household. They began performing terrible rituals on the children. Though it's probably more accurate to call them experiments.
Ooh, we're going with dark now, are we?
With the Empire monitoring our every move, my parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of this unfolded. One after another, the children died, until the only one left was me. You know, my hair wasn't always this color. During their experiments, they'd been doing things with my blood. One morning, I awoke like this. A shock of white hair, all trace of pigment gone. Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted. They realized that their experiments had finally succeeded. Sure enough, they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me. Losing pigment from my hair wasn't the only loss. The mages informed me that my lifespan was now greatly shortened. 5 more years at most. Perhaps less.
Was that before Edelgard got her second one, or did she already have it? I forget.
Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again.
If only this wasn't a cutscene, and Bro didn't have god powers, which he kinda does.
Since all that, our family has been in decline. It's challenging now even to govern our territory. After all my mother and father have suffered, I at least want them to have peace as they grow older. That is all I wish for, but I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass. It's not like what's been done to me can be undone. Professor, the only way I can conceive of would be to remove my crest somehow. But I don't know if that's even remotely possible. Even if it were.
If you can add a crest to a person, it stands to reason you can remove it too.
I wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crest.
But that would be, like, world breaking? If you could just rip crests out of people? Don't do that to me, game. Do not add that into this game.
You sound resolved. I'll allow your resolve to bolster my own. Thank you, Professor.
Well done, Professor. You cheered her up a little. Well done. Is there any actual quests? Yes, there is. So we've got 2 mission ones. We've got an actual resources one. Cool. So next we'll go... We won't go there. In hall. So the reason that I couldn't do half of these supports is because they used older models, but they're older forms in models. Alright, I mean, that makes sense. I'll give them that.
I've been working here for a few years now. There are plenty of others working here too. Since the acolytes and students aren't here, it's up to us to pick up the slack.
What do you mean the students aren't here? My students are here. Hello, Leticia, how are you?
I'm relieved you're here, Professor. It seems we've reached a stalemate on the war front. I admit I'm feeling apprehensive about fighting the Alliance. No. I have to shelve my personal feelings. There are bigger things at play here. I'll fight with full force. I'm counting on you to lead us to victory, Professor.
Can do advanced drills off anybody now? Oh, that is sweet. Very good. We'll do that in a minute. I just need sword. Oh, yes. Let's go see second best girl.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about. At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come.
I just realised she won't be really tiny in her armour anymore. She'll actually be, she'll actually be decently high. Of a decent height for a knight to be.
Me a second chance.
Not like it matters, but...
If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery.
Yeah, you have left your room. Interesting.
Maybe the battlefields just dulled my senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before. What? Independent? As in, alone? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, Hold on, you're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
I can't commit to that.
Come on, Professor. I'm begging you. Please promise me you won't do that again. Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they? Good.
Bro may
hold you to
have,
that.
but I have not.
You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it?
But you're an Arbor Knight, of course I'm going to do that.
You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world.
Ooh, subtle. Why?
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? I thought we were finally getting close. Guess I'm not good enough for that, though, am I? I'll let you have this one, but you better be ready for next time.
Yes, second best girl.
Hey there.
Very well. What's down there? Fishing. Anyone else around fishing area? No, just me. Cool. It's been 5 years. How are my crops? White Verona. How's that? Four blue seeds. Make a massive amount of it. Four blue seeds, go. Ooh, here we go. That's very interesting combat dress you're wearing.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you.
We need to plant, are we?
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here.
You had other friends other than your crew?
It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Oh, I doubt it. You teach magic. I do not need to learn that, thank you. What does Bro need to learn? Master. Bro. I think he needs to learn sword and spear, maybe? It's been a while. Done that one, done that one, done that one. Yuritsa, hello. I don't think I've ever spoken to you. Where are you? Or if I have spoken to you, it's not very often.
You've survived. How very fortunate. Were you dead, I wouldn't be able to fight you. But you are very much alive. Now I have a chance to kill you.
Wow. Completely not subtle, bro. Wow, that's a lot of XP. Alright. Do I want to learn bro? No, I need sword skill. I don't want to be messing around with grinding in sword skill. Training grounds. Ooh. Best girl and boy I can't even use because he needs to upgrade his stats. Seriously.
For 5 years, I've fought for the Empire. I've cut down hordes of enemies. Now I have the same look in my eyes that the boar used to have in his. The look of a savage beast who loves nothing but destruction and violence. I hope not. You and Edelgard must not disappoint me. Mark my words. The future you're building had better be worth all this bloodshed.
You teach only punch. I'll learn punch.
That's
what I wanted to do. Yeah. Items of Helix. Doesn't need that, but what he does need... What's that? Res. Bernadetta kind of needs res. You have knowledge gem. It's better than your shield right now. Because I really need to, I might do a grinding session for you. You really need better stuff. You need that. You can do that. I can check this for a while, let's have a quick look. Fine. I'm never going to use you, like, ever. Monster brick might be useful. Ooh, we have anti-dragon weapon. Ooh. Shatter slash, you say. Yeah. That might be good against bosses. He doesn't need a powerful gauntlet back, he just needs extra damage. So yeah, I need to do a grinding session off screen for Felix to get to his next class.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom in alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and
that's her native outfit, isn't it? That's a really cool outfit.
With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
You teach axe and fly. Do I need to learn axe and fly? No. I don't believe I do. However, it doesn't matter, I'll do this anyway. Crap, said the wrong thing. Advanced sword helmet, you say? Recommend level 28 or higher with a sword. Who's good with sword? I mean, Bro's good with sword. I can't use Bro. It's really good with sword. Let's try him. Feeling level 28 though. Doesn't massively matter. I'll give it one go. I'll probably fail at it, but God, she's horrible.
Come again.
I don't know if she'll have the defense to do well in this tournament. And she's got dodge. Ooh, and crit. Well done, Anna.
See ya.
Well done. I'm 14 twice.
Ow!
Ow.
Thanks for the business.
Semi-finals. It's my deal. Yes. Good. Go. Silver Sword Plus would be very useful. I suppose they'd be the strongest weapons apart from god weapons. Or relics, I suppose I should technically call them. Finals. Restore. Yes. 18 twice. God, there's no way in hell I can beat that. He's got good hit too. I mean, I'll try. No. You did okay, Anna. It's fine. I wasn't expecting you to win, so... Aspar, hello. Do you teach Punch? Do you teach Punch?
Yeah. Alright, I'm ready to fight. Let's do this. Leave it to me. I can take on the whole, most of the enemy's army.
No, generally you usually do take out their entire army.
Professor.
You teach axe and punch. Ooh. I do not need axe or punch right now. But there's apparently an event down here, so let's go there. Petra! Yes.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength. Yes, I have no problems. Accept my apology for giving you worry. I have sorrow. I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this.
It's also odd that you haven't fixed your speech pattern in 5 years, but it is adorable, so it's fine.
Even though I was not asking for your care and attention, you gave it willingly. I am thinking that is incorrect. Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying.
Of course. I'm literally sat down ready.
I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Fodlan. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. Because I am a hostage, it is not an option to be giving up. I must be fighting, and winning, and staying alive.
I mean, right now, Edelgard would just protect you anyway, so...
I must do anything to be making life better for Bridget. To be making Bridget and the Empire stand as equals. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting. That is a truth. I wonder what I should be doing. I want to be granting the wants of my tribe. So their wants are my own, correct? What I really want, I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet, what I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding. When I know what my true want is, I give you my promise that I will be telling you first.
Yeah. Look at all my supports. What, a couple of S's? All these potential waifus right here. Need to get Edelgard's up now. I'm gonna do these ones. Yeah. Ooh, what else we got now? That'll be Ferdinand's up there. Ooh. Bernadette and Shamir. Hello, Shamir.
What's that look on your face? Surprised to see me? I'm a mercenary. Always have been. Even when I was with the Knights of Saros. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Spear skill. He does need spear skill. Not on this playthrough right now.
Okay. Are we leaving for battle? I heard it's a long march. But it's fine. I've had plenty of time to stay inside lately, so I think it's time I
just noticed.
Yeah.
Her default has a quiver. She's not an archer on my game. Interesting.
I can do this. No more Bernie Bear.
Bernie Bear.
Oh, yeah. People call me Bernie Bear since I hole up in my den all the time. Not anymore, though.
No, if you'd have told me that before, that's what I would be calling you, but no. What do you teach? Spear and bows. 2 skills I do not
I can
need.
do this.
Gifts. You can have a gift. You can have this.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah. Well done. Half of these are probably going to be irrelevant now. I have no idea. Well, that one is probably Dorothea. Where is she? I can't remember. I'll do that one last. There's a 3rd floor. It's when? Where is Dorothea going? There she is. Probably Dorothea's. I might be Manuela's.
Professor, it's in. I have.
Lost items. This.
I'm sorry, but that's.
That is Manuela's then. Cool. Right, let's do Ferdinand's thing. Whoosh. Was it north? Yes. Let's go.
Take that! Yes, I am in a hurry. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him. But she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg.
She has more political power than you do.
Now, as the head of House Eyre, I serve Edelgard. I have to accept that I am her subordinate, working beneath her to reunify Fodlan. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing. But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all.
Yeah, she did.
As the head of the noble House Eyre, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
It's the journey.
I appreciate that, but it is not enough to persuade me. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor?
Of course.
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
As long as you're in my army, that is what you'll be doing, bro. I think that's all the main ones. So we'll do these ones. Edelgard. Oh Christ, this is gonna take a while. Edelgard and Petra. Let's go.
I have been watching you in secrecy, Edelgard. But you and Hubert were noticing me, correct?
Well, if you intend to shadow us like that, you can be sure it won't escape our notice. Hubert was primed and ready to remove you. I ordered him to stand down.
Yeah, he is not strong enough to do that.
You have my thanks. I have been making a decision that I am wanting to learn from you. I was thinking it was enough to be shooting one bird with one arrow, but after speaking with you, I trained with hardness. Now I can be shooting 2 birds with 1 arrow.
2 pheasants? Are you implying that...
Yes, a single arrow.
That's astounding, Petra. It's perhaps a bit late to explain now, but what I was getting at earlier was actually...
having a joke.
You... come again?
I really was shooting these birds with one arrow, but my joke is that I did have understanding about what you told me. I took it to my heart.
Did you now?
You are a person with great bluntness. I am admiring of you.
I really do like that her outfit shows off her culture. That's really cool.
As an emperor, a commander, a warrior, and a friend, you are excelling at all that you do. All of the Empire is resting on your shoulders, and that is including Brigid, too. I will not be falling behind you. I will be carrying Brigid on my shoulders, too. And one day, you and I will be facing each other, and we will be shaking hands.
Yes, that much is certain. I can see that you no longer need me to look out for you. You and I are much the same. We dutifully shoulder our burdens and stand tall no matter what. It would be foolish of me to deny it.
Your words give me great joy. And it also gave me joy to see you being flustered when I was showing you the birds.
A cheap trick, to be sure, but inarguably funny. To think that you went to all the trouble of shooting 2 pheasants at once for the sake of a joke. Well played, Petra.
We both are growing every day. I hope we will keep doing so.
These are just Edelgard's ones, aren't they? Edelgard and Hubert. Cool, let's go.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. You are Lady Edelgard's servant, he said. You must protect her with your life.
Yeah, she was only hurt. Exactly, her life wasn't in danger.
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served House Hresfeld for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
I mean, he probably just goes around killing people for you, so that's something. Hubert Ferdinand, huh? Alright.
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must.
See?
Now go.
Yes, sir. Hubert, that letter. Is that what I think it was?
I suppose there's no denying it.
But Edelgard
explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know.
I cannot believe it. You disobeyed a direct order? I thought you were her loyal aide.
Unwaveringly. All that I do for her. I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment. It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what you said?
You are not supposed to do it in secret. When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise, what is the point?
The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interests are served whether she knows it or not.
You can just imagine the amount of people he's killed for her already.
She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my actions. Only
You are sorely misguided. When I believe that Edelgard is making a mistake, I tell her as much. Through discussing the matter, I sometimes find that I was mistaken. To skip that process, to make a decision that is not yours to make.
perhaps your advice is simply useless then.
Excuse me?
Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to be more independent. But if I tread my own path, I am misguided. I suppose the fault is mine for expecting any useful advice to come out of your mouth.
Ugh, I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started to believe you were a useful aid.
Bro, he is like the most useful aid, that's the problem. +1.
Standing tall, I see.
So when do you have a
Edelgard,
horse?
hello. What do you think of this horse? An equine marvel, no? Look how intelligent he is. You can see it in his face. Certainly much smarter than your horse.
Oh, that's Ferdinand's horse.
Oh, what a lovely bloom.
He's just going around mocking.
Behold, Edelgard. Do you see this blood-red bloom? This is much more impressive than the pale little sprigs you have there. And as I'm sure you know, redness symbolizes courage and strength.
Ferdinand, stop. I can't believe you're wasting my time with a petty one-sided rivalry.
What are you complaining about? You told me not to publish my pamphlet, and I complied.
I've had enough of your foolish antics.
Right, so
Very well.
Edelgard's crown.
I will grant you the duel you so desperately desire.
Did she get that specifically made for her? Because the previous guy was a king, so... Yeah, she probably got it specifically custom made, didn't she?
But when I win, you must forfeit the right to bother me with your ridiculousness. Forever. Do we have a deal?
Ah, so you'll fight me after all? Wonderful. To battle then!
This never ends well, because you can't fight your king or queen, because if you win, it never ends well. And if you lose, it's like you're letting them win, so...
All right, Edelgard. Have at me!
As you wish. Ha!
Ugh! It only took you one blow? How?
Protagonist.
I can't afford to hold back against an opponent like you. I led with my fastest, strongest strike.
Fastest and strongest? You're just flattering me. I have been defeated. Utterly. I cannot believe I was foolish enough to challenge such a plainly superior opponent.
The difference in our skill level is not so great as all that. If you had taken the first strike, you might have won. That's why I didn't give you the chance.
I do not think talent is what separates us so much as readiness. I had not the faintest idea of what to expect from a real duel. That such an ill-prepared noble would think to challenge you? It is laughable.
I mean, if you're both using swords, yes. But if you're using the standard weapons and she was using an axe and you were using a spear, you would probably win every single time, because spears are just good like that.
Ferdinand.
Just the reach difference is just crazy.
Right.
Might as well just run up. Hearing it. Wait, they didn't damage any of this. The gates are still there, they didn't damage those.
Maybe.
I suppose they could have repaired the gates. That'd make sense. How does one get to second floor? Oh, well, I'll just hold that up. Suppose. I was gonna run, but I forgot the way. Who's down here?
Hello.
Hello, Linhart. How are you?
Professor, do you know how happy I was to hear you were still alive? I'll tell you how happy. For the past 2 days, I haven't had my morning or my afternoon naps.
How are you still alive?
Yes?
You teach offensive magic. Doesn't Bro use offensive magic now? Should probably learn just a bit, not a lot, but some.
You finally joined us, have you? I attached myself to the Imperial Army as well. Seemed the thing to do. I feel I owe it to Edelgard to set my past feelings about the Empire aside. It's strange, isn't it? After 5 years, the 3 professors are together once more.
Three.
I am most curious, though.
Rose to the third
You
one.
say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible.
No, but where was he sleeping? You need to tell me. This is odd.
Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater
No,
detail.
dude, it's not.
I'll have to be content with observing you wherever you go then. I cannot waste any
If we're going
opportunity.
into healing comas, then Edelgard will be just as unkillable. I can get magic to E, to D, or I can get relationship XP with Edelgard. Yeah, we'll do that. Hello, Edelgard. Not yet.
Allow me to brief you on the details of our situation. The Empire firmly controls the western portion of Fargus. However, the central and eastern regions continue to put up heavy resistance.
Fargus is Blue Boy.
The strongholds in these regions are Aryan Road, the fortress city, and Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. We cannot control Fargus until we have taken both of these cities. As for the Alliance, Houses Gloucester and Ordelia seem predisposed to capitulate to us.
Isn't the Red Kingdom surrounded on both sides by the blue one and the yellow one? Remember right? If we attacked blue, yellow could just come in and attack when we're not there.
However, due to interference from Houses Regan and Goneril, we have yet to secure their cooperation. Claude obviously hopes to keep the Alliance whole through diplomacy. But because we have had to focus our efforts against the Church until now, our forces have yet to meet his.
Lord.
We have only recently begun to take the fight to Alliance territory. I have a request for you.
What are these supplied materials? What are these? They're the map. Yes, they are. Huh. Okay.
Professor!
That was odd, right? Like, come on, Edelgard, you do not need this many banners. Like, you really don't.
I need a favor.
Deserters, you say? Anything else flashing up there? No. Might as well talk to Edelgard last then. We won't. We will do the food thing first. Because if I get any conversations with her, I can do them all at the same time. Morale meals. Morale meals, you say? Edelgard, of course. And we've all got really high morale. Manuela. Go.
Oh, this is a...
It'd be cool if Manuela got a different outfit too. Right, so we need something Edelgard likes. I think you can do multiple. Perhaps not. No, you can't. I mean, anyone yellow who's from our main team. Anna. Anna and Felix. Anna, won't Felix. Where is he? Did I miss him?
This is one of my favorites. How did you know?
That looks appetizing.
No. Won't be able to rack Edelgard's up anytime soon, I don't think. I would like to get that up to at least A. And I get to pick my waifu at the end. Right, so we'll talk to Edelgard. And what I can also tell, these are all fighting missions.
Well...
Have they really improved the statues in here? Aren't there even left any? Hello.
Professor, I'm sorry to have dragged you into the fight again so soon after our reunion, but you appeared at a most opportune time. I'm truly humbled by your support, my teacher. Thank you. And so I will. I'm hoping your abilities from 5 years prior are still intact. Make sure you're ready to head out, okay?
What do you teach? Some heavy. Oh. Gifts. You like these. You like board games.
Thank you for this.
One of these has to be yours, but it'll take me ages to figure out which one.
A lost item. It doesn't look familiar.
You know what? I'm going to quickly check right now. The correct answer is no. I do not have them. Okay. Great. That is everything done. Checked in with all my new peeps. Oh, no I haven't. Can't miss him. Nope. You, sir.
Within the territories of the Alliance, the Gloucester and Daphnel houses dominate the West. House Gloucester has always supported the Empire. There's not much chance of them defying us.
Why is your armor grey in your image, but not grey?
So all that needs to be done to restore peace in the West now is to crush House Daphnel.
Crush House Daphnel, you say? No.
The last 5 years have been difficult at times. My relationship with Edelgard is rather contentious, due to the incident with my father.
Didn't you think he was a douche?
Nevertheless, I cannot abandon my family's duties. As Duke Eyre, I must play my part in the Imperial Army. Edelgard intends to abolish the nobility, but I know I can dissuade her from doing so.
No, you can't. You really can't. Fear and horse.
Pardon me.
Nevertheless, as Duke Edelgard...
Already at max motivation, I don't need to give you anything right now. Right, that's definitely now everyone I've checked in with. Even bugging me that this Randolph and, was it Fleisch? Is their name? Are they going to get killed off screen? There's not usually named characters. Let's go. I was right, he doesn't teach anymore. Straight to combat, huh? Right, so what I was going to check quickly is what it would take for him to rank up to one of these. So he would need Reason and Sword. I'm gonna have to have a grinding session because you'll need Reason and Sword. Edelgard will need to go back to Wyvern Rider for a bit. Max that. And then, unless her, or the class she is now is better than these, and she also needs Fly. Where's her Fly? B+. I'll live with that. Axe and Axe A, Land C. Axe is basically A. Lance is the problem. He has none. People like, I don't think there is a heavy upgrade. Probably go back to bow. Maybe something like this. The bow knight, maybe. Ooh, that one's cool. Yeah, I'll get to those later on. But you, he's not even an advanced class yet. He's not even a sword master. He needs to be. If it gives 4, the 18 battles, then he needs to go into Swordmaster, like really bad. That will be an off-screen. It'll be this fight, then I'll do that one off-screen most likely. What armory stuff do we have right now? Killing Edge. I don't have the most amount of money. I do need to buy new stuff. Do that. Let's do that there. What are my items already? Right, so we'll save. Go ahead and check this for a while. Quickly. Yeah, you can just randomly change his outfits. That'd be cool if it was the female one. I don't really like that outfit though. That is a cool outfit. I'll check them later, it's fine. We'll save. That's what we'll do. Ready for the next mission.